I saw a tweet of someone today seemingly proud that they've had 25 League of Legends accounts banned. 25. Yeah, it is impressive, yeah. Were they 15? I think they said they've been playing League since like season 1. But yeah, I don't know. These players that just keep buying accounts and stuff are pretty cringe. I really wish Riot did more to combat it. Because that's all that Quinn will do now. She'll get permaban probably at some point in the near future. Especially if she keeps doing that. And then she'll just buy a new account. And then the cycle of life repeats. Hey Jewel, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Berry Bush. I'm not sure why the alert hasn't gone off yet, but I'm sure it will soon. Stream Elements is being a bit slow. But thank you very much. Can't imagine what that person's like in real life. Well, look at Tyler 1 for example. He's had a lot of accounts banned, right? Supposedly he's meant to be a nice person in real life. It's just that some people become a bit degenerate when it becomes into competitiveness. There we go. Sub alert went off. Because we'll get a little tilted that the rest of your subs banner bottom right uses a serif font, where the rest uses branding uses a sans serif, and the purple one isn't quite right. What are you talking about? The purple one of what? If you're talking about the sponsored ones, I can't change those. Those ones are given to me. Does it mean that because you're nice are on... Wait, what? So you have to redo that sentence, Red. I think I got a tumor trying to read that one. T1 isn't just a persona, because obviously, like, before he was a big streamer, he was, you know, he had that many accounts banned off stream and stuff. I don't know how he is in his games. I haven't paid attention the last few years about him, really. I don't know if he flames in his game still or whatever. But, yeah. Like an eyelash in my eye. So because you're nice on stream, you're mean in person. Yeah, I guess. Do I know Lumi? I know of Lumi. I don't think we've ever spoke properly.
This dang peer pressure SMH.
Hey cat, peer pressure? For what? What happened? He's nearly 1000 LP on support after 1 month on the roll. Yeah, he is a good player. Like, that doesn't obviously, you know, take away from the fact that he has an extremely toxic history in League, right? But he is an extremely good player. I've never said he's not a good player. He used to play a lot of Blitzcrank back in the day anyway, so he plays no. So plus he's like an 80 carry challenger, so he knows what he wants from his support, and he has played support on secondary role, I believe, anyway, when he was climbing ages ago. So it's not like it's out of his realm of territory to do it. Plus he plays a degenerate amount of games of League every day anyway, doesn't he? Plays like 20 games of League every single day. which is not normal by any means. But yeah, I mean, support isn't a hard role. It really isn't. It's definitely one of the easier roles to play in League. He's trying to get rank 1. I mean, if he's already 1000 LP, he might as well. And if he's enjoying playing support, I don't see why he couldn't reach for it. Most of the I think most of the LEC people probably won't be playing that much solo queue anyway, so at this time during League season when they're meant to be focusing on scrims and stuff. Plus, isn't there like another like league now, like Champions League or something weird like that? So pros are spending even less time in Challenger Ladder. He says support is broken because supporters don't need gold to be prominent in the game. Yeah, I mean, supports are generally the strongest in the game very early on in the game. So like level 1 to even level 6 really, laning phase support can honestly put up a really good fight up against an AD carry. You legit think T1 is the reason why League is so toxic? No, that's not true. Like, I'm happy to say, like, you know, T1 has done some toxic stuff, etc., right? But he's not the reason why solo queue is toxic. Absolutely not. Before T1 was famous, League was 10 times worse than what it was right now. Like, it was really bad, the toxicity. Like, it was like mega racism, mega like it was mega everything. It was so bad. League in terms of like the flaming and stuff, League has got better. Is it still bad? Yeah, of course it is. But back then it was just literally like it was vile, man. Riot weren't doing anything Season 1 really in terms of punishing players and stuff. It was gamer culture to flame. Like look at like the Counter-Strike people and stuff like that. I don't really care much about this. Samira can't do much level 1. See? So I don't bother taking exhaust when I'm on Nami. Support's so easy, dude. But yeah, I think that statement, I mean, yeah, like Tyler 1 has done extremely toxic stuff. He probably shouldn't be actually allowed to play the game, the amount of times he's legit been banned. And Riot kind of like, you know, a whole separate argument of like Riot, you know, promoting his content when and unbanning him and stuff is obviously like super controversial, right? Right. I think most people can agree with that, even a lot of his fans. I think it was quite a surprise to everyone that Riot did what they did. Like he was literally banned from like entering into like stadiums and stuff, like where Riot, you know, Riot Games stuff was hosted. Whoa! Okay. Kind of got away there that the Kha'Zix didn't even die. He does bring Riot a lot of revenue for sure, absolutely. He's definitely like the most popular League streamer by far. He's obviously like like an advertising slash money reason why Riot have done what they've done for T1, not like I know there's a lot of rioters that weren't happy about it and still not happy about it in terms of, you know, the unbanning of T1 and what's happened. There's a lot of, you know, silent rioters in the background that aren't happy about it, but you know, it is what it is. You know, the world isn't a fair place, right? And business is business, right? But yeah, but back to the previous statement, yeah, Tyler 1 isn't the source of all evil in League of Legends. This Snort's having a rough day. Problem is, I don't have vision right now. I've got nothing for the river. But, you know, okay, so T1, obviously toxic history. I don't know what his streams are like now. I'm assuming he does continue, at least to some extent, some of that kind of stuff, because that's his USP, right? His unique selling point, right? Hype and, okay, Jinx might actually die here. Okay. But he is like good at what he does, right? Like whether you hate him or love him or whatever, he is a good entertainer in that kind of like hype universe, right? Like I can respect T1 as a streamer, but the league history and all the stuff and all the things that he's probably said in his games towards other players to legit get permabanned, like double-digit numbers, is like I wouldn't want to play. I wouldn't want to be in that situation of having to be on his team or play like against him or whatever. Like. But what you teach people that under 18 people that hate on, oh god, under 18 that hate on League is good, or how bossy you can be, really? Yeah, sure, he's a role model for sure, whether he likes it or not. People will copy him by example. Does he add to the grief? And to the, you know, encouraging people to be toxic in their games? Probably. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I mean, it would seem likely that that would be the case, right? But in his defense, I would argue, like, you know, like, I like debating these kind of things, whether or not, like, I'm on the right side of things or whatever. But I would then argue that he's doing these things, yes, but it's not like he's not forcing people to be toxic in their own games. Do you know what I mean? I'm out of mana. I've got this shut down. Should have ate that cookie sooner. My bad. A lot of too much action going on down here. But yeah, I don't think. I mean, like we were only just really talking about the support stuff. But yeah, like he is a really good player. It doesn't surprise me at all that he hit challenger and so quickly. Like I before he even announced the challenger like to support stuff, I knew A, he would do it, and B, I knew he would get challenger really quickly. It's like if you know of what he has done in the past and stuff, like challenger is for someone like him is pretty easy, honestly. In the support role, once you've done like the other roles, support is one of the easiest roles to play. And as I said, he's got challenger and AD carry. He's played support a lot anyway in the past, like playing like aggressive champions like Blitzcrank. And it kind of helps right now because I don't know how much Blitzcrank he played, but Blitzcrank right now is super strong in all ELOs. It's like, I mean, honestly, like, think of it from, like, Riot's point of view. If you are a streamer and you bring in 5k concurrent to 50k concurrent, right, people, like, just if you bring in thousands of people to your game to advertise, like, okay, so if you get 10,000 concurrent viewers, right, does anyone have any idea on how much money that is worth in terms of advertising for, like, Riot, for example? Like, just per hour. 10,000 concurrent. Anyone want to take a guess? Jinx is out of mana. It would be around the region of $10,000 to $20,000 per hour if you have 10k concurrent. Per hour. So you see that, like, you know, I don't know how much concurrent Tyler one gets, so it's like 20k or something.
Hey Bizzle, are you hyped for the new Pike skin?
So if Tyler one plays League for 12 hours every single day and gets 20k concurrent viewers, right? He's literally, like, Riot is getting around about, like, 250 grand for free of advertising revenue per day. That's why he's allowed to play the game, right? And that's why he was unbanned. I mean, I want to play off this. Can we not? We just don't have the Kazakhs, do we? Like Jinx said, oh, I was looking for a play there. It's gonna use a hook somewhere. Okay. Ah, okay. Mid. This Vex is gonna be a problem. Yeah, I hope that gives some better perspective on, like, why. I mean, he's not going to be the only person. He's not going to be the first or the last person for someone to do, you know, misbehave in a competitive scene and not be necessarily be punished by it. I mean, it's like, it's just how the world works. Is it fair? No, but it's just, you know, how things are. Oh, crap. I just thought that the Nautilus was being stupid, to be honest. We need Grievous wins. How much money does she get? 700 and a 450. Yikes. Yeah, the Vex and Yone. I didn't even realize this Nasus is 0-6 actually, with all the fighting that's going down bot. I didn't realize. We probably will still lose this game actually, even though we got the Jinx super far ahead. We'll see. Look at NFL. Yeah, exactly. Like sports scenes and stuff as well. Like how many things have people got away with in top scenes? Like referees, or just even like the sports institutions like reverting stuff. Happens all the time. Crap, thought I'd at least catch out the Vex. There we go. Nice, and we got a flash. Double control ward? What? Yeah, there's a couple of LEC pros and LCS and LEC pros that got to play or are still playing in the competitive scene after being banned multiple times. Absolutely. It's just the fact that like T1 is like, you know, the face of it all, really, isn't it? So that's why he gets the most grief about it. But it kind of comes... Oh no. Kind of comes with the territory of being like, you know, number one. This Vex. Yeah, Jinx needs to calm down. I don't want us to start tilting people for no reason. I hate people like that are get a lead and then just blame other people for their own mistakes.
An enemy has been slain.
But yeah, I mean, I know it might be a controversial statement to some people, but support is the easiest role in the game. Like, you don't have to worry about CSing. And CSing is honestly one of the hardest things for people to actually understand and do. People don't even CS properly until like low plat, and supports don't have to generally do any of that. Who's the most tanky support? Leona? The natural tankiness? Monka S? Ah. What are you doing, Nasus? Alistair has a strong tanky ult, but like overall in terms of tankiness, Leon's number one, especially if the enemy has lots of micro damage, like dot damage. Leona's W gives flat damage reduction. So if you're playing against someone that has like Leandries and Zyra plants and, you know, brand little dot damage and just like random stuff like cast damage, like that kind of stuff. She's just super tanky against those targets. Hey Cheer, good afternoon. I want Wardstone, but it's quite early. I might do an Ardent for the Jinx, but if I change my... No, we do Michaels. We do Michaels. Try and get the Jinx out of the crowd control. With fear. Also some magic resistance would be quite nice against their team. Like I was going to say, it doesn't do much against the Yone though, unfortunately, but it actually does. Like it's about 30% of his damage is magic damage, Yone. This is risk as hell, dude. I don't like this. I'm not a fan of this. Ah, what is she doing? And what are we doing? Like, as soon as they're coming, we should be peeling off of it. Terrible call. They might just get Baron here now then. Okay, never mind. I thought Vex would be nearer. No! What are you doing? What? Nasus doesn't have TP yet. We got it. Jinx Q took it. That's pretty funny actually. Vex, no ult. Let Nasus die, who cares for crap? Okay, good.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Let's just do tenacity. Looks like it's already game over now anyway. Kha'Zix has just got a triple kill out of nothing. It wasn't a leap, it was a flash. Oh yeah, she flashed over that wall earlier, the Kha'Zix. It's even worse than okay. It's nice that Kha'Zix got a triple kill, but we couldn't get anything off it objective wise. Imperial Mandate. We should be fine here. Nautilus is kind of trolling. Just end the game. Have not seen a Samira win, I don't think. With this entire season. That was a bit of a stomp. Really. Couple of hiccups there actually with effects. Maybe not a complete stomp. We can honor Jinx yet. Well, I don't know, bit of whatever. I was gonna say a little bit of BM and all chat at the end, but whatever. Wasn't that bad. GG.